So this exercise is the thoracic side bend. I've just done the sitting twist, so I've just created some space between my ribs and my spine. So now what I'm going to try and do is just pull those ribs a little bit further apart. Sometimes the intercostal muscles in between the ribs, particularly at the front and sides, can become very tight when we sit sort of a little bit slouched all day. You can see how that comes forwards at the front and everything can just get a little bit stuck down, bound down. So this exercise, the thoracic side bend, can help to just open those ribs up a little bit. So what we're going to do is sit with your feet planted, equal weight on left and right foot as usual, and then hold on to your elbows and bring your elbows up above your head. Then from there you're just going to lean, so I'm pushing my ribs out to the right and bringing my left elbow down as far as I can get it, so I'm really pushing out into that right side of the rib cage, so I'm really opening up the right ribs. I'm then going to take 3 really big breaths, and you can see I can stretch a little bit further with each out breath. So I'm really pushing that right elbow up to the ceiling as high as I can get it, at the same time pulling that left one down as far as I can get it, so I get that real side bend through there. Good. And then going to come the other way. So this time pushing out to the left, pushing my ribs out to the left, left elbow up to the ceiling and right elbow down. Here we go. Good. I'm going to give myself a shake out and then I'm going to do that a couple more times to each side. Oh, that's a real old lady sound. Okay, so let's stretch out that right side again. So holding on to elbows, pushing out that right side, right elbow to the ceiling, left elbow to the floor. Good, and then the other way, left elbow to the ceiling, right elbow to the floor. And shake it out. Quite tough on the neck, this one. You end up resting it, well, if your arms are as short as mine are, you end up sort of resting your forearms on your head, which isn't that comfortable, but it still gives you a heck of a stretch through there. Okay, once more. So holding on to elbows, right elbow up to the ceiling. And then left elbow up to the ceiling. Good, and then really shake that out, and yes, I now feel that the sides and front of my ribs are just as stretched as I was round the back after I did the sitting twist. So that is the thoracic side bend, and it stretches out the intercostals between the ribs there.